Everybody wants to start clothing brand, not knowing that there's a business model that requires less skills. There's no upfront capital that you need to invest into manufacturing of the clothes. And also the barrier of entry is much, much lower for you to start making actual profit, no revenue. So in this video, I'm going to illustrate to you the comparison between starting a clothing brand and being a designpreneur. I'm going to use an analogy to illustrate to you the perfect picture of these two different business models. So during a gold rush, you don't want to be the person looking for gold in this location, in that location, hoping to find gold. You want to be the person selling the shovels. So the reason why I say that is because the possibility of you finding gold are very, very low. People do find gold. How often do they find gold? How does that example link to starting a clothing brand and being a designpreneur? Replace gold with starting a clothing brand and selling the shovels with making designs and being a designpreneur. Everybody wants to become the next brand that everybody's wearing, the celebrities are wearing, they're maybe in Paris Fashion Week, etc. But how many people do succeed and do that? But the people that making money for certain are the people that are offering their services, design services for those brands. Regardless of how big the brand is, if it's a brand that's starting out or a brand that is everybody's wearing, everybody knows about, they still need designs. They still need shovels. You become the person that is selling designs. That's exactly what I've been able to do and how I've been able to scale to 5 figures a month, consistently month after month, working with 40 to 50 clients each month. So the reason why I started at all is simply because I saw everybody starting a clothing brand, but they were struggling to make designs. So I came in as the person that was making designs for this brand, and I've been able to get to the point I am right now, making consistent income without worrying where's my next design going to come from. If I'm actually going to find the gold again, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not in the business of finding the gold and changing my life all at once. I'm in the business of making consistent income month after month. Let me give you more insight on precisely what a designpreneur does. You have one skill set as your currency. You don't have to learn how to communicate with your manufacturer. You don't have to learn about shipping costs. You don't have to learn about websites, etc. You just have to know one design software and that's it. The money that you make is not revenue, is actually profit. And this opens up to another topic that many people don't tell you when they're starting a clothing brand, that the money that they claim that they make is revenue, is not profit. So whatever amount that they show you, you have to do in your head minus manufacturing costs, which takes a majority of their cost, minus shipping costs, returns. Some people return their clothes, minus the photo shoot cost because they hire models, they hire a location, they hire photographer, videographer, minus the ads. Some people spend some money on ads to market their clothes. So the list goes on and on. So really what they're keeping is the 20 or 30% of that number that they're showing you. And even after that profit is not money that they can spend right away. A big portion of that remaining so they can reinvest into the next collection. So now you can kind of really picture how much really these people are making, especially if they're not a huge brand that they're playing the big numbers. I see the back end of the brands that I work with. There's loads of brands that they've been really successful, but there's also loads of brands that I work with that's still getting off their feet. And they tell me the struggles that they have building a clothing brand, how manufacturing sometimes mess up, or sometimes models don't show up to shoots, and then, for the whole day, their marketing budget is gone, and then they have to wait. They're able to find, again, new money to invest into that photo shoot. So there's loads of complication that as a beginner, you don't really want to go through when you have the option of a different business model that is in the same industry, that you can actually go from not having no following to making actual profit. Look, I've mentored people and I showed them the blueprint on how to post, how to show designs as a designpreneur. Within months, they've gone from not knowing how to do all of this to being able to scale to 1,000 a week. That's pure profit. That's money that goes right into your pocket. No manufacturing, no shipping delays, etc., etc. And that business model as a beginner makes it way, way superior than anything else that you can actually do. By the way, your aim might be that you don't want to be a designpreneur forever. You still want to start a clothing brand, but there's a big difference of me now that I'm able to work with 40 to 50 brands every month, the experience that I've gathered, seeing all these brands succeed and see why other brands don't succeed, and actually acquiring a skill set and somebody that's starting out and wanting to go straight into create a clothing brand, which is the same industry, and learning from them. So even if I want to start a clothing brand now, I could. But the designpreneurship is such an attractive model, such a straightforward model that I still stick to that to this day. So going back to the analogy that I made earlier, if you really want to make money for certain during a gold rush, you want to be selling the shovels.